Welcome back, everyone. If you're joining, welcome back. Just giving us all a little bit of time to transition. I know this session was right on top of our last one. If you're just joining, hi, welcome back. I'm just giving it another minute or so. I know some of our sessions are still wrapping up, so thanks for your patience. If you just joined, welcome back. We're just giving it another minute or so. I know we've got some transitions happening. If you're just joining, welcome back. We're just giving it just a little bit more time. I know that last session was just wrapping up. I want to make sure people have time to click their buttons and make their way. But in the meantime, I'll give all of you participants a shout out. We really appreciate all the energy that you've brought to these sessions, and what incredible keynote speakers that we had. We've really enjoyed being here with you today. So thank you all. If you just came in, hi, welcome back. Thanks for your patience. If you've just made your way over, hi, welcome back. We're just giving it a minute for people to transition. All right, thanks for your patience while we've been waiting for everyone to have time to transition over. Thank you all again so much for joining us today. We really appreciate you being here, spending a full Friday of your time. We really appreciate that you were here today. We hope that you all are able to attend our fall forum, which is on October 28th, 2025. Family engagement is the theme of that fall forum. So if you can, please save the date. You can stay connected with the Early Math Project through the newsletter, email address, or the website, which are available on this slide, which I know you can access through the Zoom event webpage. We're going to use this time to complete the end of event survey. You'll receive a link to your certificate of participation when you complete that survey. So we're going to walk through that process. You can access the survey through the Zoom event webpage, which you'll see how to do that in the video that I'm going to show through the next slide. I did just see a question about the date for October 28th. Sorry about that. So you can access the survey for today's event through the Zoom event webpage, which you'll see in the video on our next slide. And you'll also be able to find it in a couple other places for convenience. Once you submit that survey, a message will appear thanking you for completing the survey, along with a link to copy and paste into your browser. Please make sure if you're wanting that certificate of participation that you download it to your computer for your records. Okay, I know if you were able to be here early this morning, you've seen this already, but I'm going to provide that video of the steps in order to access the survey to be able to receive a certificate of participation. Right, so as you saw through that video, you can access the survey through the Zoom event webpage. I also saw that it's been dropped in the chat, so if it's easier to access the link through the chat, it's in through this webinar chat. So again, please use a few minutes to complete that survey. We really appreciate any input you can provide. Thank you again for joining us today, and I hope everybody has an incredible summer. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm holding this open just in case you're still grabbing that link from the chat, but thank you all so much. If you have the time, please complete that survey. Have a fantastic summer. It looks like it may also be in the resources tab at the bottom. So if it flew by too fast in the chat, it looks like the resources tab at the bottom has it too. I did see a question come in about recordings in the slides. We'll be sure to send out an email that includes information for accessing those. We know there's great information there. Thanks, Naomi, for continuing to drop that end of event survey link. That's really helpful. I did see a question come in asking if we're still able to see the other sessions, even if this is done. Yes, through that Zoom event webpage, you can access those recordings to the other sessions. And for how long, I saw the message come through the chat that says indefinitely. Thank you to our team for providing answers to those chat questions. We really appreciate the support. Thank you, everyone taking the time to complete the survey. You're wonderful. Yeah, if you're not instantly seeing a certificate at the end, there is a link that you'll need to copy and paste into your browser. So at the end, there's a thank you message, and then there's a URL for you to copy and paste. That will get you access to the certificate. Thank you, Naomi, for dropping the video that provides those steps again. Thank you all again for joining us. We just dropped that video again if you were looking for those steps to make sure that you're accessing that certificate. And again, hope you all have a fantastic summer.